Hi everyone, welcome back to our Let's Play of GTNH. I went and gathered some sand and clay, and also iron and gypsum, and I've been processing. We're well on our way to getting the 200 also fire brick we need for our first blast furnace, and ended up making the forge hammer and using that to break the brick blocks down, and then getting the brick dust. And I've got an alloy smelter just smelting up coke oven bricks, because that is our next project. Working on a mountain forge. I'm just gonna run them both. That should be fine. These guys. Do we have any coal? Yeah, on me. Let's just chuck another one in. Probably should just do two. This one can have two. So they're doing pretty well. And then, so the mountain forge, I've started carving that out. So it's up here. So mainly I'm putting it over here in the mountain just because I think it'll look cool. I'm going to try and set it up pretty nice. With we're going to have the coke ovens and the blast furnaces down here. So going to carve out a room for them under the mountain, and I'll try and put a chimney in for the smoke to come out, and maybe I'll put some lava somewhere in the area, just as if it's like a magma, and our forges are running to smelt steel, and the coke ovens are burning coke to make coal coke, and so that should be hopefully pretty cool. And then just putting it over here away from the base as well, just because of the pollution that the brick blast furnaces will make. I'm aiming to set up 8 blast furnaces, because that'll produce a good amount of steel. And then we won't have to worry too much about using steel, or because we'll have a steady supply of it coming in. Because it does take 4 minutes per steel ingot. So having 8 furnaces will get 1 steel ingot every 30 seconds. So that's still 5 minutes for 10 ingots. And you need about 20 ingots or so per machine, depending on the machine, the LV machine. So that's still we can make a machine every 10 minutes, but obviously if there's an hour of downtime and we build up a couple of stacks of steel or whatever it works out to, then we can make a few machines at once. And so I think 8 is you can definitely do with less, but yeah, having more I think is good. So for that, I've got the gypsum I need for the first blast furnace, and I've got to get the calcite, and then I should have everything to make a blast furnace, and then start making some steel. And then we'll set up more blast furnaces after that. And I've got I'm working on, I think I need 6 or so coke oven. No, that's that's a lot. 4 coke ovens is probably plenty to make enough coke to run the blast furnaces. Maybe 4 or 5 or 6. Anyway, it's you don't need 10 or 20 of them, that's for sure. So we'll have a few set up. So I'm going to continue carving out this room, and I'll probably go and mine the calcite that I need. And once I've got everything together to actually build the blast furnace, we'll come back and we'll make all the concrete and the actual fire brick blocks for the blast furnace, and we'll set it up and set up the coke ovens, and we'll start blasting. All right, so hopefully we'll be back in not too long, and then we'll really be progressing. All right, thanks. All right, and we're back. I think I have everything we need to make a brick blast furnace. Got 72 calcite and 72 gypsum, 36 quartz sand, 36 clay dust, and 36 stone dust. Just need to wash this. And then I've got 9 buckets, just because that'll make it a bit easier to craft, and we will be making a forestry crafting table to make the fire bricks. So I've got wood planks and books for a bookshelf, and then let's see what else we might need. So bookshelf is just that, and then all good. Got this. Need a chest and 4 iron screws. So there's a crafting table. There's our bookshelf. Do we have a chest lying around? Doesn't look like it. That's fine, we can just make one. And the iron screws, no issue. Let's make 5. We'll have 4 left after we make the crafting table. Do we have a file? Can't see one. That's fine, we'll just make one. Okay. Alright, and we should be able to make a work table, that's what it's called. Alright. Perfect. And this, if you haven't used it before, it's pretty helpful for crafts like this with buckets and stuff that you can, they're not stackable, I think, so that it just makes it easier. So we need 36 stone, 36 clay, and 36 quartz sand, which you just get by grinding down sand. And then the 72 calcite and 72 gypsum, and we need the actual fire bricks. So we've got our fire bricks ready, and we've got our buckets. So then we can just put the ingredients in, and we want to leave space for the buckets as well, so I'll leave these out here. So then to make the fire bricks, we'll have a look at the recipe. It's 6 bricks like this, 2 gypsum, and a bucket of concrete, and then the bucket of concrete is where the other ingredients come in, and the actual buckets. So it's stone dust, quartz sand, clay dust, 2 calcite, a bucket of water, and an empty bucket. So what you can do is I'll leave 1 empty bucket in there, and I'll get 8 buckets of water, and then if I put all the buckets in here, then I can do the bucket of concrete, and then if I shift click, it crafts them all. So see, now we have 8 buckets of concrete, and it remembers the recipe here. And now if I switch to the fire brick one, I can make 8 at once, and then I just need to get 8 more buckets of water, and I'll put them back, and then I can switch and I can do 8 of these, and there's 16, and in total we can make, and we need 36 fire bricks. So we'll just have to do this a couple times. That's 24. This would be 32. And then, so it'd be 4 more buckets of water after this. There's that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, that compared to doing it by hand. And we need to put in the extra ingredients. Got that. Alright, there's our 36 fire bricks, which is a good achievement. And then, so we need our 36 fire bricks, and we need the actual controller for the brick blast furnace, which is, that's why I have this, which is it's 4 bricks and 4 iron furnaces, which I've got the 28 plates that we need. And then we need the furnaces, which we'll just craft them. I thought I had some furnaces. Do I have enough flint? Well, I have more flint anyway. Alright. So furnace is pretty easy. It's just that, and that's free. Alright. We'll just craft a couple extra furnaces. And then we can make this. Have we got a wrench? Oh wait, we have to actually craft this. And of course, our wrench breaks. That's fine, we can easily make a new one. One more of these. And then, alright. And that's our brick blast furnace. So we are officially able to make steel. Let's sleep, and then we'll go up to our so this is enough to make 10 steel. So initially at first I will just do one piece at a time, because that way just for example to make a steel pickaxe, I only need 1 piece of steel. So cooking or doing 10 at once, which you can do if you put 2 blocks of coal coke and 10 iron in the furnace, it'll do 10 at once, but it takes 40 minutes. So but if I do them individually, then they take 4 minutes each, and you know, after 4 minutes I can grab the first one, make a pickaxe. You know, after you know, I can grab the first 2 and make a steel plate, which we need to make this multi-block grinder, which it's not I think it's mostly, the grinder is mostly it's mostly bronze, but for the input hatch, the steam input hatch, it requires one of these, which requires a steel plate. So that's why you need steel for the steam grinder, and I assume that it's the same for all the steam multi-blocks. So, alright, here I laid out, I've got 2 coke ovens in our forge cooking away, so we've got a lot of coke and we'll keep restocking these with coal and making coal coke. No worries. And this I laid out. So I haven't emptied out the whole area for our forges in here, but just because once we have a hammer, it'll be easier and quicker to mine or to break all these blocks. So the blast furnace is just, and then this goes here, and then we build it up, and it's a hollow in the middle, and it's 4 high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and we can put in our, and there you go, and it's 240 seconds, which if we used regular coal or charcoal, it would be 360 seconds. So there we are, we've got steel, we're on our way. Plan is to carve out more of this room, and then we're going to build 8 of these, so there'll be 4 on this side and then 4 on the other side, because they can share walls. So say like this controller's here, the next controller would be here, because they shared this wall between them. And then we got to build and so on. So we'll have 4 going down there, and then on the back, because they can share the back wall. So on the other side there'll be 4, and that'll be our 8 blast furnaces. Alright, happy days. So hope you enjoyed this episode. Things are going to start ramping up from here with production and automation. So the next goal at this point is to set up the smeltery, get a steel pickaxe to go and mine some diamonds, get a multi-block grinder, and then get these tools as well, tool forge and the hammer, excavator, lumber axe, and then head to the nether and get some sulfur to make rubber, and then head into the LV age. So we're almost done with the steam age. I think the last steam machine is the extractor for rubber and the grinder, and then we will be making at least the multi-block compressor, the steam compressor multi-block, and the steam centrifuge multi-block. But that'll be you've got to go to the Twilight Forest because you need lead for the centrifuge, the steam centrifuge. So that'll be a little bit after we're into the LV age, because you do need an assembling machine and to make the portal generator for the Twilight Forest. So looking forward to that. And yeah, going great. Alright, thanks everyone. See you later. Have a good one.